hello viewers, this is Cynthia Michael from Screw Reviews. Before I get into anything else, due to some legal things, I had to change the name of my YouTube channel. So basically, now my YouTube channel is called Screw You Reviews now. It used to be called Screw You Productions, but I had to change it due to some legal problems. So anyway, just like always in my podcast, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during these audio podcast recordings as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording might contain some adult language. So basically, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the first episode of Black Lightning Season 2. Now, this is the first new podcast for my Black Lightning Review podcast series. This is the first new podcast. I mean, this is the long-awaited podcast. This is the first episode review on episode 2 of Black Lightning for my Black Lightning Review podcast. Anyway, let's get into the main points about what happened in the first episode of Black Lightning Season in Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 1. Now, seems like so basically after Jefferson, aka Black Lightning, and his family and Gambi exposed Martin, and a rogue government agency called the ASA, and also exposed that Greenlight was given the drug Greenlight is also been getting people who take it metahuman power. So basically after Jefferson, and his family and getting exposed that that a rogue government that Martin's rogue government agency was using green lights to make metahumans and catching them and time to turn them into weapons and shit. Things didn't really get better in Freeman. So basically, ever since the exposure, cops are some of the cops of Freeman are treating people who take green light with extreme force and sometimes deadly force. So basically, all the cops of Freeman are using extreme force and deadly force to get anybody who takes green light, because they're thinking the drug might get the people medicine powers and shit like that. Blah blah blah. So that's one major thing that's going on in Black Lightning. After Jefferson is trying to keep his school open because of all the tax to buy trial and the kidnapping of his two girls. Jefferson is trying to get the school Garfield High to keep the doors open, but the school board decides to close down Jefferson High School. Decides to close down Garfield High School. But Jefferson is making a plea for if they keep Garfield High School open, he will step back as principal of Garfield High. So basically, Jefferson, is trying It's, so basically Jefferson is trying to keep his school open, so basically that means he has to step down as principal of Garfield High School. So basically Jefferson is having to step down in order to save his school from closing. Now the government after the whole group, the government is now in charge. So basically, the government is now another main thing is the government is now in charge of the ASA now. So basically, the government had took over the world agency is taking over the ASA now. So basically, the government is now in charge of the ASA and also all the metahumans that Martin Proctor and his agent, who captured over the years and put it in the pod. So basically, the government is taking over took over the ASA and they're now in charge of all the metahumans inside the pods that Martin Proctor put them in. So anyway, but since they don't have the item inside Martin Proctor's briefcase, they cannot unleash the metahumans from the pod without the item from Martin Proctor's briefcase. So basically, and so all the metahumans who stuck in the pod by Martin Proctor cannot be released without the item from Martin Proctor's briefcase that Tobias now is in the possession of Tobias Whale. So anyway, that's just another major plot point in this episode. Anyway, Jennifer is having hard problems with her powers. Her powers start to manifest more and start to manifest fully more, and so basically her powers are out of control. Trying to deal with her powers, but she refused to train her father to, sorry, a little tongue out. Anyway, so basically Jennifer is having hard problems with powers. So basically, but she refused to train her father to order control her powers. Therefore, she decided to know her powers. So therefore, her powers are going out of control because she doesn't want to train. She doesn't want to train. Do any technical training to control her powers yet. Anyway, so basically all the loved ones, all the metahumans who are trapped in the pod by the ASA are trying, the families of the metahumans who trapped in the pod by the ASA is trying to get the government to let them see them, but the government is saying no. So basically, the families of the metahumans trapped in the pod want to see their loved ones want to see the loved ones, but the government who is in charge of the ASA now is saying no. So basically, the reverend, one of the major reverends, one of the reverends of Freeman is trying to organize a lawsuit against the government to see their loved ones, but they don't have the money to hire the lawyers to undertake this type of lawsuit against the government. So basically, Alexa, who's AKA Thunder, is using her powers to steal money from crooks to give to the people who want to see their loved ones, who are the metahumans trapped in the pods, to let the government see the loved ones who are the metahumans trapped in the pods by the ASA in the first place. So basically, Jennifer is using her powers to steal from bad guys to give the loved ones who want to see, to give Fanny basically to, who have to see their loved ones who got, who are stuck in those parts by the ASA. So basically, basically Jennifer is stealing money from bad guys to give it to people, who's trying to steal the government, seeing that others who are medicines are trapped in those parts. So anyway, so basically Jefferson's ex-wife Lynn is got a job with the new ASA, who got the job with the new ASA to help figure out to free those metahumans from the pod safely without them dying. So basically Jefferson's ex-wife Lynn is working with the new ASA to figure the ways how to free those metahumans from the pod without them dying. So anyway, as for Martin Potter's spy, Chloe, who is Jefferson's vice principal, she's been hunted out. Tobias Whale send his henchman with cyanide to bring Chloe in to figure out what the hell is this item, figure out what to do with this item, the item and Martin's briefcase. So basically, Tobias Whale sends cyanide, his main henchman, to bring in Chloe, who is a spy for Martin, to help him try to use whatever item inside Martin's briefcase to take that back lightly. But Chloe ends up killing Cyanide, who is Tobias Whale's main henchwoman. Now, so basically she makes the Gammy to ask for help. So basically Gammy made a deal with Chloe that she brings the briefcase, bring the item inside Martin's briefcase to Gammy, and Gammy helps her out from disappear from the ASA. So basically, Kari tried to steal the briefcase back from Tobias. Well, but she ends up getting badly wounded and whatnot, trying to steal the item, trying to steal the briefcase back from Tobias. And Tobias was very pissed off that that Kari killed Cyanide. So it turns out that Tobias really liked it. Cyanide, because Cyanide was Tobias Whale's main girl, and first class name in White Hand as well. So that's pretty much what happened in the first episode of Black Lightning Season 2. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael, sign off, 1. So, till next time. Anyway, 1.